Well, hello there, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a tag. I was tagged by the lovely Keny Nicole here on YouTube, and we are going to be doing the ABCs of nail polish. So basically I pulled 25 nail polishes out of my collection. Yes, I did say 25. I unfortunately cannot provide you a color with the letter Q. I did my best. I went through every polish in my collection and I do not have a Q polish, so I apologize. I cannot give you a Q polish. If you want to recommend some Q polishes, put them down in the comment section below, and we'll see if we can come up with some good Q polishes. But again, I was tagged by the lovely Keny Nicole. She has tagged me once before, and I have yet to do that tag. It is still on my mind. It is actually a little bit harder of a tag than I thought it was going to be, so I am still working on that. Why are paper cuts like the worst thing in the entire world? I legit got a paper cut on my lip today. I was like licking an envelope and do you ever like feel the paper just like slice through your face or through your finger? Oh, so I now have this annoying paper cut, so every time I go like this, that's all I feel, is that right there. But we're gonna press on, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try and make this video not, 30 minutes long, so I'm not going to talk about the polishes in depth, but let's go ahead and get started. So first up for A, we've got Keny Glaze, About Laying Out. Just a really pretty kind of bright pink, really good formula. It's kind of a bright pink coral, so I really enjoy that color. For the letter B, we have Keny Glaze again. This is Budding Romance. And this is a really nice kind of mossy green with a little bit of yellow in it. A little bit of a thinner formula, but I really enjoy this color. I don't think I have anything else to replicate this in my collection, so I enjoy that color. That's Budding Romance. For C, we're on a Keny Glaze kick. So for C, we have Cabin Fever. And this is a, pretty much a favorite of a lot of people. This is a duochrome. It shifts from red to gold to, I want to say there's like a little bit, is it like green? Yeah, I think there might be like a little bit of a green or a darkness to it, but this is a really pretty fall shade. So that is Cabin Fever. For D, we have Cirque colors. This is called, I believe it's called Dioptase. And this is a really pretty scattered holographic in a kind of teal blue base. Let's see if I can get in there on those scattered hollows. Really pretty. I like this. This is a really nice color. The scattered holographic in this ends up coming off more like a jelly sandwich. It kind of layers so the scattered hollow is definitely there, it just isn't as pronounced on the nail, but it's really pretty. So that is Dioptase. And for E, we have a really nice, what is this, duochrome, or kind of a multi-chrome, I would say. This is Fun Lacquer, and this is called Eternal Love. And this mostly shifts from a purple to a blue, but I believe on the outsides of the bottle there's a little bit of a gold, but you don't really catch that too much on the nail. It's mostly just this purple and blue color that you see here. This is a really nice multi-chrome. Fun Lacquer does they're expensive, but their duochromes and multi-chromes are really, really nice. This is the only one I have in my collection right now, but I was very pleasantly surprised with how well these shift on the nail. So again, that's Eternal Love. For F, we have one that I featured most recently. This is from Lacquerless. This is called Frozen Hot Chocolate. And this is a thermal polish. When it's cold, it is this color you see in the bottle, just this kind of medium warm chocolate color. And then it shifts to just a kind of basic nude cream color when it is warm. And it also has a scattered holographic in there as well. Frozen Hot Chocolate. And for G, we have another Keny Glaze. This is Gone Glamping. And this is kind of a sister polish to Cabin Fever. This came out in a fall collection a couple years ago. This is also kind of a multi-chrome. The multi-chrome in this is not as pronounced on the nail as Cabin Fever is. This shifts. Oh, this is an interesting polish. I haven't worn it in a while, but I feel like the color that is in the bottle isn't as, like I said, the duochrome isn't as pronounced. But this shifts from kind of a, it's like a blue to like, it's like this greenish gold color, but it's really interesting. I don't wear it enough. I should probably wear that in the fall here sometime. But again, that is gone glamping. Ugh. There we go. I love the daylight in here because I have, if you can see in the background, I got these huge windows, but sometimes it's just like, when I'm trying to like focus in on here, like it just, all you see is the sunshine. Okay, let's move on. So for H, we have a Virago varnish. This is called Horrendous. And this is a neon kind of chartreuse. I'm trying to hide here so it'll focus. This is really pretty. This is fairly new to my collection. I want to say I got this earlier this summer. This is a really pretty color and a really good formula. Virago has really nice formulas. All right, and for I, we have a Formula X. This is Incandescent, and I've had this for a really long time. This is just your basic kind of like macaroni and cheese orange. Incandescent. Don't wear that very often. I don't really wear macaroni and cheese oranges very often, but you know, you gotta have one in your collection. Just like, what if I want to wear one? For J, this is Janel. This is one of my favorite polishes. This is kind of a, it's kind of a brick red, but not a whole lot of brown, but it's definitely a fall red. Really pretty. And for K, this is Kelly. A really nice kind of, I wore this during the winter. This is a nice winter neutral shade for me. This is a gray, but it leans very heavily to, it's almost like a purple gray, like a purpley blue gray. It's a very chic color on the nails. And another gray for L. This is Live in the Gray. And this is from OPI, from their fall collection last fall, I want to say. And these two are pretty close. I would say, well, I guess not. They look close when they're sitting on the rack. They're not that close. Or in the light here, I should say. So Live in the Gray is definitely a lot darker, and you can see the purpley blue that Kelly pulls over here. So this is more of just like a true kind of medium gray. And you can definitely see the purple in that. Okay. For M, we have Butter London. This is Marrow. And Marrow is just kind of just a deep kind of royal purple. It's a pretty basic purple. This is not one of my favorites, but it's actually one of the first couple. I was really into Butter London when I first started getting nail polishes. So this is one of the few that has stuck around in my collection. I haven't worn this in a really long time, but I keep it because it's a nice purple. So that's Marrow. And then for N, we have an OPI. This is Never a Dullest Moment. And this also came out in the fall collection last year. This is the closest thing to a mustard yellow that a mainstream has given us. In my personal opinion, I don't think this is a mustard yellow. This is like a yellow just with, it's kind of a sunshine yellow with just a smidge of brown in it. So it comes off just like a tad bit mustardy, but I definitely wouldn't call it a mustard. So, but like I said, it's the closest thing to a mustard that we've gotten from a mainstream brand. So for O, we have Olivera. And this is a beautiful shade. If you don't have this in your collection, you have to get this. This is a duochrome from Zoya. It's gorgeous. It's this like inky, kind of like an inky bluish color, kind of almost a black. So it's like an inky bluish black, and then it's got this really amazing duochrome. I want to say it's like it's like an inky bluish purpley color. But yeah, so the shift in this is a I wouldn't say, yeah, so it's not duochrome, it's more of a shift. Well, no, I'd say it's a duochrome. But yeah, it's just got this green shift in it. I wish it was a little bit more apparent. Come on, focus. I wish this was a little bit more apparent when you were not in direct sunlight, but it's still a really, really pronounced on the nail. Really pretty. I haven't worn, I just swatched this the other day for another video and I forgot how really pretty this was, so I definitely would recommend this. So that is Olivera. All right, and then for P, we have another Cirque. This is another sister polish. This is Paraiba. And Paraiba and Dioptase, I believe, came out in the same collection. They've got that same kind of scattered hollow. This one obviously is a little bit lighter. This is more of like an aqua color, and this is super, super pretty. The scattered hollow in this just really stands out on the nail. So that is Paraiba. For R, we have China Glaze. This is called Rainbow. I just randomly picked this up at like Ulta, I think, one day. It's basically like an opaque, not opaque, it's basically like a sheer white, but it's got this like duochrome type effect to it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick it up here in the light, but it's just got this very faint kind of shift in it, or it's got like a sheen that makes it kind of, yeah, so not duochrome. I keep getting those confused today, I'm sorry. So it's basically like a sheer white, but it's got this shift in it of, it's just like a pink shift. So it's just a little bit, it's like an opaque, I keep saying opaque, it's like a sheer white, but it just has a little bit extra in it with that pink shift that's in it. I can't see here in the viewfinder, but I hope that picks it up. It's really pretty. I don't wear it very often because sheer whites aren't like, you know, the top thing that I normally wear, but I feel like it's just a nice dainty, you know, sheer white when you want one, but with that little bit of pink flash that's in it, just gives it a little bit something extra. So, and like, I've never heard anyone talk about this. Like I said, I just randomly picked that up in an Ulta one day. Okay, and then, like I said, I skipped over Q, but like I said, we don't have Q. For S, we have, this is Picture Polish Sisters. This is one of my favorite polishes from Picture Polish. This is a purpley mauve with, or mauve, however you want to pronounce it, with a scattered holographic. I really love this color. I think it's just really just a very chic kind of neutral shade. I think this is just really, really pretty on the nails. It just makes your nails look really clean. Very, very nice. For T, we have one of the very few glitter polishes, like full-on glitter polishes in my collection. I think this is like one of my few Deborah Lippmanns. I think this is like my only like full-size Deborah Lippmann. I think I have I have one more. So like I said, I don't have very many Deborah Lippmanns, but this is, Today Was a Fairytale. And this is a, it's in a kind of, what are you doing back there? You're munching on something. This is a kind of steely blue base with a silver glitter as well as a silver kind of micro glitter. And focus. I think this is really pretty. I don't, like I said, I'm not super glittery, so I don't wear colors like this very often, but this is really pretty. And if I do, I always end up wearing it as an accent nail, but this is pretty. So Today Was a Fairytale. For you, we have Urbanized. This is an actual mustard yellow from the recent Cirque collection for this fall. Love, love, love this shade. If you want to see what a real mustard yellow looks like up against the OPI. There you go. For V, we have, this is Venusville by Femme Fatale. This is a thermal polish. It's this kind of just fuchsia looking pink when it's cold, and I believe it's just I haven't worn this in a while, but I believe this is kind of just a clear polish when it's warm. And then it also has this scattered micro glitter that's in there. This is really pretty. It's not my favorite of my thermals just because I don't wear pink very often, but this is, I think Femme Fatale does a really good thermal polish. So again, Venusville. For W, we have Butter London's Wallis. And I really wish this color looked better on me because I just really love this color. This is a black base with this like olivey greenish yellow shimmer that's in there. Oh, this is so pretty, and it's just like fall in a bottle to me, but every time I put it on, I'm always just like so disappointed with it because I just think it just clashes with my skin tone. I don't know. Some about it, but I don't know what is going on. What are we doing? What are you doing? Can everyone just be calm for like 5 minutes while I do a video, please? All right. For X, I was actually surprised I had an X in my collection, but this is Formula X, and this is called X Loves Rouge, and I think this was like a birthday gift for like Sephora people, for like Sephora beauty rewards or something like a couple years ago. I don't even think I've actually worn it, but it's X and I have it in my collection, so we're putting it in. This is just your basic, just kind of standard bluish red. Nothing super exciting about it, but it's X, so yeah. All right, and then for Y, this is Butter London's Yummy Mummy. This is like one of my favorite nude polishes. It's just a very neutral, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. There's a very, very faint silver shimmer that runs through this that you cannot see on the nail, but it just kind of livens up the polish and just makes it a little bit more awake. Because nude polishes like this when they're so close to your skin tone, tend to make your hands and your skin look a little dead. So that shimmer that's in there just helps it stand out just a smidge and, you know, makes your nail not look completely, you know, dead. Why are you having such trouble focusing today? But yeah, I really enjoy this color. This is one of my, I think this is one of the only polishes I've actually repurchased because I went through a whole bottle of it. And then the last one for Z, this is Zoey by Zoya, and this is a Pixie Dust. It's this salmony pink, although it's showing up really pink on the camera, but it's a salmony pink with a holographic glitter and micro glitter that's in there. And again, if you haven't seen Zoya's Pixie Dust collections, they're just a matte texture polish. They're really great. And that is it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Like I said, if you have some Q polishes you want to recommend to me so we have a full set, leave them in the down bar. If you haven't done this video, I would like to see yours. So please, if you haven't been tagged, I tag you, do this video. I want to see them. And yeah, so have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.